is up, my friends? It is March 1st. Yes, you're watching this in April or May, but it's March 1st. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing here, but I see progress, and that's the important thing. So now for the introductory joke. I was thinking about this the other day, and there's a Venn diagram of motovlogging, motovlogging, and base jumping. Neither hobby is particularly safe or cheap or easy to do. There's an old trope, it's not that old, but there's a trope that says that if you want to become a millionaire as a motovlogger, start out as a billionaire. There's a lot of truth to that, there really is. Because between the gear and the motorcycles and the time, you could be doing a lot of other things. And you could be doing a lot of other things other than watching my video. So thank you for joining me on today's ride. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. My enunciation is today. There, I got that noise out. But it is a glorious time to be alive, my friends. And I say that a lot. And I bring up the mental health things, not a lot, but sometimes. I've got my two mantras, and I try to remind people that they've made it through every day of their lives up to today. So who's to say that they won't make it through today as well? I also remind people to do nice things for themselves. Everybody else is telling you to go out and do nice things for other people. So it's kind of my nice thing for myself and somebody else to go out for a ride, which we all know is mentally good for you. And at the same time, I tell other people to go out and do something nice for themselves. So, hey, look at me. I'm multitasking. But it is a glorious time to be alive. And this is sort of a scatterbrain video because I've got so many things jumbled up in my head that I wanted to talk about. Once a year, I reflect on how my YouTube journey is going, but we're going to start there. I actually got coffee. Hopefully I didn't get anything on the lens there. I saw the droplets flying. But we're going to start here because I do my yearly reflection. And usually not a whole lot changes. I get a new camera or I try a new plug-in or something. Got, X number of subscribers or whatever. But I saw the starkest difference between when I started and today. The other evening, I was editing a video and I wanted some B-roll showing my old helmet. And I think I found it after the fact, but I couldn't find it at the time. And it really just put into stark contrast the road reality videos of today versus late 2020. So right now, my setup is the GoPro Hero 8, the Media Mod, a Purple Panda microphone. I used to use a microphone that was clipped on my shirt here, and it was under my mesh jacket. And then I went to the winter jacket, and it muffled it, and I found a fix. And I really do enjoy the challenging aspects of this hobby, like getting good audio. I get compliments on my audio semi-frequently that I have better audio than some full-face helmeted motovloggers. Can we make it? Yeah, we can make it. Look at us. Scooting on by, baby. Scooting on by. Hell yeah, love it. Don't like the brake lights, that's okay. And then I was reminded recently that I am a unique individual, and no, it wasn't my mother. So you keyboard commandos to stay off your keyboard. And he said, John, I don't know any people that like to edit in our space. He's a motovlogger too. I won't name names, so I'm protecting the innocent. But he was like, dude, you're the only person I know that looks forward to editing. And I'm like, that explains why I like to record so much. So I always have something to edit. And it's really interesting because you start out with this blank canvas. You've got an empty timeline in the editor and you add your multicam clip to it. And then you go and you start editing. And as you're editing, you see the story take shape and you see the pacing take shape. And then you add overlays or color grading and this other stuff. And it all starts coming together. And a couple hours after you sat down, you have a video that other people can watch. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, you have a video that other people can watch on their computer or phone or whatever. Wow, they're really having a bad day over here. Are they charging the semi from the Tacoma, or are they trying to do the opposite? Huh. That's a little different. Hey, look, I don't know if you can see that, but the hazards on the Taco, they do the whole sequential thing. Neat. Anyway, sidetrack, squirrel. Hey, look, there's the sun. Let's see. We're gonna go straight today. Yeah, we're gonna go straight. Why not? You know, I used to record, and I would lament anytime I got on a road that was higher than 35 miles an hour because I couldn't get decent audio. And now here I are 2 years later, and I can get pretty good audio on the highway. Like, that just makes you feel good as a person to know that, well, it makes me feel good as a person to know that I took the challenge head on and I found a solution. Not saying it's the only one or the right one, but it's the one I'm using. And I know there's some motovloggers in the crowd that are like, John, I'm struggle city. Well, increase your output. And what I mean by that is increase your input, record more, edit more, practice more. It makes it so much easier. And then maybe you won't mind the editing as much. I actually, I finished an edit the other day. It was like 6 hours. I had 4 cameras and all this other stuff. And the video I thought turned out pretty good. It could have been better if I cut like half of it out, but I wasn't doing that. I cut what I was willing to cut. Don't cut out in front of me. Hey, look at that. It kind of tied in. I love it. That is something you don't get from any other kind of video on YouTube, but motovlogging, in the moment commentary. Yeah, it's just a wonderful thing. So as somebody who has chosen the hard way through this path, I can't talk today. It kept cold air. It's like 40 degrees. It's cramping up my vocal cords again. Damn it. Maybe I got to pump out the side of my mouth so it don't get dry. I don't really know what I'm doing. But it is a fascinating thing to me to see just how far my own videos have come. And if you're a motovlogger, leave a comment below with something about your videos that has changed since you started. I mean, I was talking to another motovlogger the other day, and he was telling me, yeah, I looked through some of my old videos, and a lot of it's the same. The color grading's a little different, the editing's a little different, but overall, they're about the same quality. And I go, dude, not mine. I mean, I look at my first 50 videos, the words weren't there, the cuts are hard, the delivery was wooden. I'm so much more animated and comfortable in front of a camera now that it really, and I say it a lot, but it boggles my mind. I'm constantly shocked, amazed, and surprised. And all of that is to say, you should go through my back catalog and just see how bad I was. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of talk about Mr. Beast lately and how his first, I don't know, 400, 500 videos weren't that good. And now the guy's like, he's into like the top 5 channels, I think, on YouTube as a whole. What a beautiful cloud pattern. But it's just, it really does make me feel good that I know that when I go out for a ride, if I have anything to talk about or want to talk about, I can record a video and generally get something decent out of it, and then be able to actually edit that into something somebody wants to watch. Granted, it's not a ton of people. And you know what? I'm all right with that. I really am. And I keep telling myself that, fake it till you make it, John, you suck. But I don't suck. Just like you don't suck. You are in the top 5% of something that you do. I can almost guarantee you. It depends on how far you niche down on that though, huh? I'm in the top 5% of parents to my children. I'm the best they got, baby. You should be scared. I'm raising the next generation. That is a scary thought. Wow. But life really is just a wonderful, wonderful thing to enjoy. And to know that you will make it through today, and generally things will improve, I think. Health, not so much. Health doesn't improve. Health generally gets worse over time. That I can attest to. But a lot of the other stuff, that, you know, it just gets better. Hey, do we have time for a jump off? I don't know if we have time for a jump off or not. There's people behind me. I'm not going to do it today. We're not getting a light. Are we getting a light? Yeah, we're going to get a light soon. But I want to challenge you. Yes, I know, challenge again. But I want to challenge you to take an introspective look at your life and realize just how blessed you are. I can almost guarantee you that you have some good family, some good friends, and most of you own motorcycles, so good on you for that. You know, I look back 7 or 8 years ago and I didn't have this Harley. I have this Harley now. It was sort of a dream of mine, and now I own it. So what's next? Well, I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out. You know what's next here? Yeah, I'm gonna leave a video on screen now, and it's one of mine. So you can go watch it and maybe enjoy it. And remember the 2 mantras. You have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day, and do something nice for yourself every day. John out.